Because this would be showing pure weakness if this thing can't close over this candle twice. And it's another rejection off 50. No, man, no, man, no, man. I'll give it one more shot. With like a 7:15 stop. So now you got, so far you got three bodies, three 5 minute bodies respecting 50. You got two candles that are failing to close above this candle's high. This is like textbook setup for me. It's something I'll take every single time. Want to see this 5 minute candle close below. Still got one contract coming off right at the 5 minute BISI, like 655 ish area. I don't have anything else for sale until 10 o'clock open at 6:04. 6:04, and then the other two contracts will be coming off at Tuesday's low. I don't care about this low. If we're going back for this low, we're going to Tuesday's low. So I don't want to lose profit trimming here. Yeah, there's some that's just Casey. It's just where experiences come in. Where I've seen it get stopped here, and then you just get a double sweep. You get a double sweep, and this is just another confirmation. This is almost like you can almost always wait for like almost a double sweep like this to then re-enter, and then like you can you could be extra picky and wait for that. But if you get a double sweep like this, they work so many times. But like my new rule is if I take three losses, then I'm done because my sizing allows me to take three losses. Like on those first two losses, I was down 150 bucks total. So my sizing allows me to take three losses, but I'm not gonna find anything else that looks as good as this does. So I'm more than willing to if I for this to be my third loss. Like this is the great setup for me. It goes with everything that I look for. So if I take my third loss there, then so be it. I'll come back tomorrow. But it's kind of going against what I don't like shorting back through the hourly open after 30 after the hour, but I guess that's why I'll take one off there. I got a feeling even if we're going to Tuesday's low, it's probably not going to be a very clean delivery. It's probably going to be a lot of this, hourly open, retrace, this. It's probably going to be a long trade. if that's the ultimate draw here. Hopefully not, but and I always sit and wait. We can just follow our 5-minute candles. We obviously we want to see it close below this previous one to tell us lower. I had 4 micros. So it was 1 contract off at the 5-minute uni, 1 contract would be off at 10 o'clock open, 2 contracts would be off at the low. That's probably consistency as well. So what I don't want to see is I do not want to see this 5-minute candle close bullish here. Do not want to see this close back inside the range here. My stop's sitting at 710, just above this 5-minute candle. Silver bully, man, you can silver bullets. So it's so subjective. That's the thing. You said silver bullet at 10:05. Like what? What do you mean? It did not retest the 3-minute. We never got into that BISI. We inversed this. We inversed this one. It's like you can look at any BISI. Oh, that was a silver bullet. But okay, but we inversed this one first. So it's like what? I don't know. It's so subjective. It's so subjective. I know, doggo. I know. That's a good close there. I like that. I like that we got this 5-minute BISI now below. So yeah, so yeah, 710 makes sense for a stop here because I would expect this BISI to hold. I would not want to see price back above this BISI, right? This candle closed below. Now I will say this could be a pyramid spot. This could be a pyramid spot only if this candle closes. This doesn't look like it's going to. Only if this candle hits this civvy. I might get stop number 710 is where I'm sitting at for a stop now. I would not see it back at that swing high, right? So what I don't like, okay, so what I don't like that's going against me here is this, right? You have this 5-minute unicorn that did what? We seen this yesterday too, right? It hits the civvy, it hits the BISI and closes back above it. That's showing me bullishness here. So I'm already thinking. So maybe I don't want to. Maybe I wouldn't pyramid this. But let's see. But like so, pretend this isn't here. If I'm looking for continuation down here, I can look for this civvy. So it's a tap into it. A 5-minute close back below it. Stop just goes whatever this ITH was, which obviously it's way up here now. Some maybe you don't get it, but like if that would be your sign that price wants to continue lower. If we tap it, close back up below it. Basically, what's happening with the BISI here. So looks like the 5-minute uni is going to hold. It looks like it might have just been a short down to just onto a discount. Well, let's see. Not out of it yet. But it does go all the way back up. What does it show you? It shows you that it's a hell of a retrace. Basically back up to the rejection block, the 5-minute rejection block sitting at the very highs here. That's why I don't rush to break even either, because I would have been tagged out here. And what if this thing comes all the way back down now? I forget what I was gonna say. Totally forget. You got break even? No. Yeah, we'll see if that was a good thing. I mean, you were in. We did hit what? We hit we hit 70 points in profit. So I mean, I can't blame you for going break even. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. This volatility today is though pretty wild. Where like 70 points isn't too much. Big candles. But it looks like your break even might have been good. Oh, what I was gonna say before is this goes in line with, remember how I said I don't like trading through the hourly open after 30 after the hour? Because usually whatever side of the hourly open you're on at 30 after the hour is the direction it's going to continue for that hour, right? You because you're likely fading distribution at that point. Nice, Lissa. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's still 70 points there. So, and like you said, your low hanging fruit target would have been the 5 minute BISI. Me personally, though, like, there's a lot more down that we could go for. So, gladly just take one there, pay myself, and if I get stopped up here, then it's kind of like a break even trade. But you guys got to see like the execution play out, though. At least we got, we delivered 50, we got 50. I'm assuming this is good. I'm assuming this thing's going higher here, but especially if you get a 5 minute candle like that. Like this closing, you're gonna have a 5 minute inverse, but we'll see. You can have deep runs like this, and then like if you and you'll notice and if we're still bearish here, we're not gonna come back to this swing high. So I'm okay riding with the 710 stop, especially because I've already got one contract off at what was that, 45 points in profit. So yeah, low day was -8. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we seen it. We seen it, Marshall. Yeah, if we had it was actually very, very clean. If you look that up, we had obviously the -4, then we had -6 to -4, and then we had -8 to -6. It's pretty good. That's all you needed today was those levels. Then you also had a nice hourly swing model here as well. So the 5 minute inverses doesn't mean I'm going to exit my trade, but a lot of cool things played out today. I'm basically sitting right at break even on the day here. So if it comes back up and tags me, I'm down probably $100 on the day after everything. I'm still gonna let it ride though. Still gonna let it ride. The only thing I don't like is if we get to a new hour at 11 o'clock and we're still here, there's a chance that we sweep 10 o'clock's high and then get this same kind of model back to the downside here too. So it's something to pay attention to. I'd rather us get moving back down if we're truly going to go down now. I don't want us to be close to hourly high. So for me now, I'm literally just watching. Don't really care about that high. Really just watching this. Just watching the previous 5 minute candle. And now, if this 5 minute candle happens to close below this 5 minute candle, I'll move my stops to break even at that point because I would not want to see price back to this candle's high then. Right? Because then this would turn into a 5 minute prop block. Essentially, plus you're closing below it. I would now want to see price revisit up here. Just kind of trail my stop with 5 minute closes at this point. That's why it's so important though, like just be okay with taking a small loss. Let your trade breathe a little bit. You know for sure that if you're right, this price is not coming back to this swing high. But like I said, 70 points in profit. If you're going to go to break even, no one's going to knock you for it. Might give you a little shit sweaty, but and make fun of you if it goes. But only you, doggo. Only you. All right, so let's see if we can get a close below here in a minute and a half. Yeah, well, it's still stopping us. We're still chopping it here, CDs. So, oh, you mean stop us out at the high? Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. I see what you mean now. I thought you meant stop price. You mean stop out. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. But no, for sure. Like that should have went right up to that swing high. Completely agree. Let's get a good. Let's get a good 5-minute candle close here in 20 seconds. Yep. Prefer to see us close below. Really don't want to see us swipe that low and close back inside because then that means we're probably just going to keep chopping. We're going to start chopping. Would rather see us expand here. That's not good. That's going to be annoying probably. Because now we're likely going to see basically 50% of this little range again now. Right? Probably see 50% of this candle. We don't have to, but it's likely what that means. Price is probably going to start slowing down. It's about what time it did yesterday. Well, we got 11. We got 11 o'clock coming up, so. What's old ES doing here? Ew. Still holding up, but this would be a good close for the NQ shorts. If ES cannot close above this hourly high, that's a very, very, very good sign for NQ to continue down as well. That's something to pay attention to at 11 o'clock. See how that candle closes. I'd prefer. I'd also prefer NQ's NQ to not close on the hourly like this either, right? Swipe, close back up inside, but a lot of damage are already done up here, so oh, we're moving. All right. The 3-minute inverse. All right. Glad to know that the silver bullet inverse back down. That's a damn good sign, no doggo. That's a great sign. That's what I like to hear. All right, so let's see what this thing closes. Really like this thing to get going here before. I'd love to see us close below the 9 o'clock low at 11. That would be best case for NQ. What I don't want to see is I do not want to see this candle close back above that 1040 candles low. Because then you're going to have the same setup that happened up here with these two candles swiping, closing back inside, you're going to have here. And then that means there's going to be a retrace. So I want to see expansion. Get below that 9 o'clock low. Because if you get the hourly close below this hourly low, what does that mean? Oh, that means we're going to stay bearish. We're going to stay bearish on the hourly, and that should confirm Tuesday's low is at least your first objective here. Because the other thing that could happen here is if this thing wants to close, if this hourly wants to close bullish like this, there's a chance that we come all the way back up for this hourly sibby. That would be a hell of a manipulation move, though. So yeah, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, they're all down like 1% today, but we have Google and Amazon up 1%. So it's a lot of tugging back and forth here. And that's why ES is holding strong, or not, or was holding strong, I should say. But